If you're looking for a Qigong DVD to learn from at home, a lot of what you're going to find out there look great, right? Beautiful setting, nice music, and you follow along and try to mimic the movements of the instructor, inhaling here, exhaling there. The problem is that doesn't really get you a lot of the information that you would learn if you got the chance to study with a highly qualified instructor. What the instructor will give you that their basic follow-along DVD won't is very clear instruction and a very systematic approach for building up your energy in a stable way a little bit at a time. In other words, picking something up that gives you this rush and gives you a kind of cathartic, energetic experience really isn't doing you any favors if your goal is to build your energy up in a stable and healthy way. So what I've found that kind of approximates that clear systematic approach as much as possible is this combination from Energy Arts from Bruce Francis that has a DVD set, a manual, and a follow-along practice poster that I'm going to show you in a minute. What's interesting about it, right, is that you get the standard stuff that you get on a DVD. You get the follow-along sets. But you also get somebody showing you the basics of each move, the breakdown, detail by detail. So you can watch the DVDs and go through them. That's cool. But then in a natural learning progression, you're going to have more detailed questions where you want to study it a little bit more. You want to digest it. So you've got a manual that goes with it with hundreds of illustrations in it. Move by move breakdowns of each position and explanations of Qigong theory and sort of how this whole set is designed to work. You see it's a medical Qigong set. Medical Qigong is a term that gets used in the Qigong world to pretty much to describe sets that are designed to activate the acupuncture meridian line system of the body. So the approach here is to look at balancing the body by smoothing out the circulation patterns along specific meridians. So in the 7 movements of Dragon and Tiger, you work along different meridian pathways, and by doing 10 or 20 repetitions of each, you build up your circulation and your flow. And this is something that I've seen with students, especially students who have the sort of, either chronic pain or autoimmune stuff. This has been a really genius approach for them to build their energy back in a gradual and stable way. So it's maybe not as challenging physically at first as some of the Tai Chi exercises or other Qigong sets, but it's a very gentle set, so it's a nice way for somebody to strengthen their nervous system. The other group that benefits a lot from Dragon and Tiger Qigong, the other kind of people, because Dragon and Tiger is designed to activate your field and activate the meridians along the field, right? Think of the space around you as the kind of buffer between you and the world that you interact with. So people who are in high stress interactive roles, if they're serving a lot of other people, so we work with body workers all the time, but even especially like therapists who have intense one-on-one interactions, by doing the movements of Dragon and Tiger, you're clearing that buffer between you and the world. So think about this for a second. You have a very intense interaction with somebody, right? It lingers, it sticks with you. And over your day and over the week or whatever, it soaks into your body and you can still kind of feel how it's there. Dragon Tiger is designed to kind of get out here, right? Get in that buffer zone and clear it out, get rid of what you don't need, recirculate everything so nothing gets stagnant and stuck and starts to soak in. So it's kind of first line of defense for people who have highly intense interactive professions. So again, to what's in this set, right? You've got the manual and the DVD. Those are great. But the problem with a manual and a DVD is that you're focused on the book and you're focused on watching it on your screen. So if your goal is eventually to be able to practice the set by yourself, you need an intermediate step where you kind of get off the training wheels of the manual and the DVD on the screen and closer to just knowing it well enough on your own to practice. And that's the little genius step here that they've included. What they've added, I'm going to turn around here and show you what this is a poster. And on the poster, what you have is you have each movement of the set broken down piece by piece. So let me just show you here. Right, so we've got the Dragon and Tiger medical Qigong set. You've got the individual movements, and you've got the transitions between the movements. So think of these like signs on the road, right? These are the big road maps, the turn-by-turn instructions. You've got the little arrows that show you which way the energy is designed to flow in the set, and then you've got the hand positions, leg positions, right? Some of the ones where you're stepping and turning. You've got all that stuff. And this, this fits on your door. It's a big kind of wall-mounted poster. So you can use it. What I think is so cool about this is you can use it as an intermediate step between watching your television, watching the instructions play, following along, or listening to that audio. Then it's there so that you're going through the set, you forget a transition, just glance at the poster, and you've got it. So I think that's a pretty neat way to take yourself from burying your head in a book, watching a DVD, and then making the jump to being able to practice this set on your own. So check out the Dragon and Tiger combination set of manual, DVD, and poster. It'll get your energy going in a very smooth and stable way, and it's a great introduction to Qigong practice.